Hey everyone, this is Joe Spisak, CEO of Fulfill.com, one of our great partners on our 3PL network, CBIP. I'm here with Nick Bartlett, and why don't you just tell us a little bit about CBIP?
CBIP Logistics is a fourth-party logistics company. We operate with a whole bunch of direct-to-consumer brands, servicing logistics needs all around the world. And we're really excited to be here in the US to try and grow our customer base by helping brands in the US go international. We're a Hong Kong headquartered company, so obviously we're really excited about sort of growing up our customer base for any brand that's looking to go international beyond just sort of domestic operations.
Just what you've already done for several customers that we've sent your way. Tacoma Golf, for example. Maybe you could speak a little bit about them and kind of the relationship that you have with them, and maybe some of the major reasons that you were able to win such high-profile business like those folks.
One, they produce product in the east, so in the Far East and in the likes of China, Taiwan sort of locations, and they are servicing a global customer base. And as soon as you sort of get a high value product servicing global consumers, you really need to start thinking backwards as to how you're going to reach those customers.
Awesome, love it. Some tips and insight you have for brands while they are looking to expand their 3PL footprint internationally.
Every brand wants to sell to the world, right? I think that should be an ambition for every brand, and I don't think any American brand in particular should be limited to by its own country, even though there's a huge amount of demand here. Number one thing, if you are thinking about moving internationally, is around capacity. Like, do you have the capacity to actually do it? Do you have the resources to do it? Do you have the commitment to doing it? Because it is a very different market, right? Whether or not you're coming from Asia to the States or the States to somewhere else, capacity is a really important thing. If you don't have the capacity, just don't do it. It's really making sure you work with really strong, credible, local, domestic providers. Now, it's very easy to kind of get sold on the train of a provider that's here in the US that does it in the UK or Europe, but that can always be a bit of a risky train to kind of get on. So focusing on really strong local credible partners, and obviously through our network we're able to deliver that in those local markets with very well backed up credibility, that we present during the sales process. It's around making sure that there's enough agnosticness around who you choose to work with. Any brand that's looking to get into, say, an American brand looking to get into the UK, you want to make sure you've got a bit of flexibility, right? We don't want to walk into a litigious type scenario or a scenario where we're backed when we can't get out. So making sure you work with someone that can offer you agility, flexibility, and a bit of agnosticness around your choices in that market in case it doesn't go very well or goes really, really well, that you outgrow them and you need to go somewhere else. So that'd be probably my 3 tips for any brand looking to go international.
We've been working with the CBIP folks for a little bit over a year now. Tell us a little bit about your experience with working with the Fulfill.com team.
Look, honestly, this partnership's been one of the best partnerships that we've had. For us, we've had many partners in the past that perhaps haven't quite stood the test of time or to the standards that we would expect from a partner, but Fulfill.com have really stepped up for us in terms of quality, transparency, collaborativeness. And I really like the fact that, yourself, Joe, the rest of the team, you're hugely accessible. Your success is intrinsically linked to ours, and those sorts of qualities are what make for any sort of foundational relationship, whether it be your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, it doesn't really matter. So for us personally, and as a founder of CBIP Logistics, I certainly value those things, and I'm really excited for what the future's got to hold with you guys.
We definitely are too. Thank you for saying that.
Pleasure.